Stampers! This is my very first video, and I'm going to show you a little bit about the awesome tool Stamparatus for those of you who are able to pre-order. So it comes with an instruction sheet that you will definitely want to take advantage of. So it's got two plates. Whoops, there it goes. Now let's turn this around. I like it facing this way. So you got a plate that goes in here and one that goes in the other side. So, and you can easily do them in and out, so you can turn them over and have up to 4 stamping surfaces. So we are first going to take a piece of paper. They suggest doing one that is a little bit larger than what you want your image to actually be. Now I am using the photopolymer clear stamps to start out with, so there's no rubber backing on them, and so you will need this mat to go over this plate, this foam mat, and then I cut a piece of grid paper out so I could still have my grid. So I've got my 4.5 by 5.5 piece of paper. It's a little larger, and I'm going to start a little bit over the edge here. First, I am going to need a magnet or two. So it comes with 2 magnets. Whoops! And there you go. They're very strong. You want to try to keep them away from each other, because if they click together too hard, they can break. But of course, I guess it's a good thing this happened, because I can show you how to get those apart. You want to slide them away from each other. So another good tip to pick them up off your paper, on and off your paper, is to take some washi tape and put around your magnet so that you can pull it up off your paper easily. So I've got washi tape for that one. I'm going to use pink for that one and green for the other one, but I'm going to keep them away from each other this time. So I'm going to put some around this one. Don't need all of that. Take that away. Alright. Ah! See? They are very strong. So I don't even like to... Oh, great! See? It broke. So the good news is I will be able to order, when the new catalog comes out, I will be able to order a new set of magnets to replace. Well, these little boogers are just jumping like little jumping beans all over this. So let me put this one back. On the back of it, you have storage compartments back there. And I'm just going to use one right now. Most of the time you only need one at a time. So I'm going to put this on here, put it a little bit over, a couple of spaces over. Put that down there. There's another little piece of that magnet. And I'm going to start with my Some Bunny Special, sweet little something. And this, I am pulling this off camera. This is my little rabbit. I'm going to start with him. I'm going to put him kind of in the center, and then I'll trim him down later when I'm ready. So put the stamp on there and then do that, and then it lifts off right there. And of course my paper moved a little bit because that's a brand new stamp and it's pretty sticky. So I'm going to move my magnet a little bit, and then the next stamp I'm going to need is the middle part of this image, and I'm going to wait on him. Alright, we're going to start out with Crumb Cake ink. I'm going to ink it up. Make sure you got a nice juicy pad. And then I'm going to stamp it, bring it down, and push. And kind of rub a little bit all over. And as you can see, I got a little ink there, but not to worry, it will be fine. So now I'm going to get the other stamp and I'm going to line it up right there on that first image so that we can get perfect alignment. Make sure I didn't mess that up. Alright. Then I'm going to take soft suede and I'll ink that up. This might be off camera a little bit. So I'm going to ink up this next one. Not going to worry about that extra ink there. Push that down. Now I like to have a few baby wipes handy because I can take, I'm going to slide this over and just take that extra ink right off. I'm going to also flip this one around because I'm going to use that for my last stamping image, which I will do in the chocolate chip. Lay this down so that I can get perfect alignment. Sometimes you gotta, wiggle with it a little bit. Okay, there we go. Put my plate down, rub on it so it will attach. Make sure my paper's still lined up. I'm going to ink that last detail of this little bunny rabbit. Put it over, put it on top, rub it around. And voila! A perfect bunny. I'm going to wipe that extra ink around my stamp off with a baby wipe off the one on the other plate, and there we have our cute, cute little bunny rabbit. Got a little on my washi tape here. So there we go. Very cute image. Now I am going to show you something else. So I'm going to put another piece of paper. Whoops, let's turn that over. There's a little smudge there. Okay, I'm going to put it this way. I take my other stamps off. I'll clean those a little bit later. You don't need to watch me clean, the boringness of me cleaning my stamps. I like to line it up on those little grid lines there. Now I'm going to take some chocolate chip again. Oh yes, I forgot. Oh, now there's a bigger smudge. I'll have to use the other side anyway. So now I'm going to use a red rubber stamp, and it has foam in the back, so we don't need this extra sheet of foam. And we don't need our grid paper because we have a nice grid. So I'm going to take this smudged piece of paper, but we're going to use it for my purposes because I'll probably trim it down later. We got this Hold On to Hope stamp from the Hold On to Hope stamp set. And let's see if I can get this right side up. So we are going to just stamp a bunch of these down our paper. So we're going to attach that. We're going to slide this up a little bit. We're going to ink it up. We're going to press. Oh, yeah, got a little stamping garbage, but we're not going to worry about that right now. It's a brand new, fresh out of the package pad. So we want to move this down. So we're going to bring it straight up, put it in the next hinge, and do it again. All right. Like I said, we're not going to worry about that stamping garbage for right now. Move it down another hinge. There we go. Stamp it up, ink it up again, move it down another hinge. So I've got a whole bunch going down the edge of that paper. Now I'm going to move this down a little bit. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So I'm going to clean that off a little bit and use a different shade of ink. I'm going to use my soft suede this time. Brand new pad, so we're going to have a little garbage probably. There we go. Oh, that's too close in color. But you can see what we're doing here. I'm going to move it up again. I'm going to use crumb cake this time. And if you can hear a little background noise, that's just my husband helping me pack so we can get ready to go on a trip to see my brand new, almost 1 month old granddaughter. So I need to move this up one more. Make sure it's inked good. There we go. And then we will move it up to the very last one again. Very top. Ink it up again. There we go. Okay, well that one didn't show that much. But now you see we've created a nice background, and basically that's just a few little tips and tricks. Have baby wipes handy. You can put a little washi tape on your magnets so it'll help you lift them up, but be very careful if they click together because they will break like mine just did. But the good news is you will be able to get replacement ones when the new catalog comes out the first part of June. So anyway, that's all. Thank you for watching my very first video. I hope I didn't make too much of a mess of it. Bye-bye!